Alright guys, here we go. Example number 4. It says use the prime factorization of 500 to list all its factors. Now in the first problem we listed all the factors of 24. We wrote 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. Okay? We want to do that for 500. But we don't want to go through, does 7 go into it? Does 14 go into it? We don't want to ask ourselves that. What we're going to actually do is use prime factorization. We're going to break it down into its ingredients, and then we're going to say, okay, these are the numbers that go into it. All right, so let's see. Hobbs, you want to break this down for me? What do you have? 50 and 10. Excellent. I think we can keep breaking those down, can't we? Nicholas, do you want to break down 10 for me? 5 and 2. Right. And both of those are prime, so I'm going to go ahead and circle them. Okay. And Trigo, do you want to break down 50 for me? 5 and 10. Okay. Now 5 is done, but 10 is not. So I'm going to break it down. Tut? 5 and 2. Okay. Now, for the purposes of this problem, I'm actually going to leave these things separate. I want to see all the ingredients to these things written out. So I have a 2, I have another 2, I have a 5, I have another 5, and another 5. Excellent. Okay? So those are the ingredients that make up 500. I can multiply them in any order and I always get 500. And it never makes up any other number. These are the ingredients and they make up just 500. Okay? So now I want to list the factors of 500. Well, I know that 1 and 500 are two factors, yeah? Does 2 go into 500? Well, sure. I can put a 2 because I've got one right here. 2 times what? If I don't know, I can multiply the other things together. 2 times 5 is 10, times 5 is 50, times 5 is 250, right? So I can multiply these to find out what the other factor is. Okay? All right, I wanted to get rid of that box. So 250. 3 doesn't go into it. There are no 3's down there. How about 4? Does 4 go into it? Yeah, look. 2 times 2. All right. 4 times what, though? Well, 4 times this stuff, right? 5 times 5 times 5. Does anybody know what 5 times 5 times 5 is? 5 cubed? What'd you get, Simon? 125. I like it. Okay. All right, so it's 4 times 125. Does 5 go into it? Sure, 5 goes into it. 5 times 4 and 25. What's 4 times? Well, easy, guys, isn't it? 5 times 100. Does 6 go into it? 7? No. 8? No. 9? No. 10? No. 10? I'm sleeping. 10 goes into it. It's right here, isn't it? Okay, 10 times what? 50. Okay. So this is 100. 10 times 50. Okay. Good. What else goes into it? What else can I make? How about 25? Does 25 go into it? How many times? How many times does 25 go into 500? I have no idea. Oh, maybe I do. Liam? How many? 20 times? Good. So, oh, look. Then 20 must go into it. 20 times 25. Anything else? Guys, do you notice what's happening between these numbers and these numbers? What's happening between those two things? Cole?
The higher the numbers on the, left, the lower the numbers on the right.
Yeah, do you see how they're getting closer to each other? This side started at 1 and this one started at 500. And now this side is getting very close to this side. Once these two, right, once these two columns meet, we don't have to keep going, right? Because I have all the numbers bigger than 20 that go into 500 listed on the other side. So that's all the factors for 500. We've listed them all. How many are there? 12? 12 factors?